Global Hawk had done it a long time ago. In terms of Global Hawk tends to fly much, much higher than the Predator or Sky Guardian airplanes do. But uh, if they can demonstrate that the aircraft is consistently able to stay in flight, even when it does, and those remotely piloted aircraft or drone aircraft have taken a number of lightning strikes. If you look back over the last 10 years or so, they've taken a lot of strikes. If they come back and are a good working order, that helps sell the next one, because when you lose them, they're not cheap either. So when you lose one, it's
Yeah,
expensive.
that size. Yeah, that's going to be.
Yeah, yeah. The power plants are expensive. All the electronics that are stuffed up inside the nose of them are expensive. So when you lose one, it is a financially a lot of money. Uh, but in today's world, where they are flying all over the place, you cannot have them fall in some populated civilian area. That would blow up the industry. I mean, that would be a real negative in the industry. And then you'd find a lot of regulators saying essentially what would happen is they'd force them, kind of like supersonic aircraft. They force them over the oceans to fly, or fly not in, or fly in certain restricted areas. So they got to get this right. And it sounds like General Atomics has been doing a lot of that work. The press and PR for them has said they've done low level lightning testing on the aircraft. That's an interesting little bit of a test. We do that on uh, private jets, big airplanes. It's part of the certification process for mainly flight control systems that if they went wrong, the airplane would crash. So you in a airplane, what we call a low level aircraft test. So it's a low level test where you're actually applying lightning like impulses into the aircraft, and you're monitoring where those impulses go, and how much energy ends up on the electrical equipment inside the aircraft, and you're taking measurements inside of there. Those tests run typically about 2 weeks or so to run. It's an intensive, human intensive endeavor to